Uvalde, Texas is where I was born. It's where my mom taught kindergarten less than a mile from Robb Elementary. Uvalde is where I was taught to revere the power and the capability of the tool that we call a gun.
An 18-year-old Uvalde resident walked into Robb Elementary and shot and killed those students.
Oh, my baby, how do you shoot my baby?
So the next morning, we loaded up the truck and we drove to Uvalde. You could feel the pain, the denial, the disillusion, anger, blame, sadness, loss of lives, and dreams halted. So many little innocent bodies who had their entire lives still yet to live.
My heart hurts because I will never ever again. I will never have my baby again.
Letha was 10 years old. Just a week prior, Ryan got a full-time line job. And every day since he reminded his daughter Letha, he said, "Girl, Daddy gonna spoil you now." He said, "Daddy's gonna take you to SeaWorld one day." But he didn't get to spoil his daughter. Letha, she did not get to go to SeaWorld. Maite wore green high-top Converse with a heart she had hand-drawn on the right toe because they represented her love of nature. Wore these every day. These are the same green Converse on her feet that turned out to be the only clear evidence that could identify her after the shooting. How about that shit? Due to the exceptionally large exit wounds of an AR-15 rifle, most of the body so mutilated that only DNA test or green Converse could identify him. We heard from so many people, right? Families of the deceased, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, Texas Rangers, hunters, Border Patrol, and responsible gun owners who won't give up their Second Amendment right to bear arms. And you know what they all said? We want secure and safe schools, and we want gun laws that won't make it so easy for the bad guys to get these damn guns. We need background checks. We need to raise the minimum age to purchase an AR-15 rifle. We need red flag laws and consequences for those who abuse them. These regulations are not a step back. They're a step forward for a civil society and the Second Amendment.
Put the guns down!
It's kids in the playground!
Put the guns down!
It's kids in the playground!
We are not prepared to allow our schools to continue as killing fields.
We are being held hostage by 50 senators who refuse to even put it to a vote.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
We start by making laws that save innocent lives. We start by giving all of them our promise that their dreams are not going to be forgotten. We start by making the loss of these lives matter.
I am so sick of watching this stuff. I'm so sick of being moved by these conversations. I'm so sick of hearing parents talk about how they're never going to take their kids home ever again, screaming and crying, and it's the same thing on repeat. And every single time, people say, this is enough's enough, we can't let this happen. Everybody thought at the Sandy Hook shooting, we're never going to let anything like this ever happen again. And then it happens over and over and over again. And you just feel like we are going to be in this exact same position in another month from now or another 3 months from now, over and over again, because they will do nothing. Nothing.
We know the names of too many US schools. Well, we shouldn't know these names. How many schools could America's name in Australia? They couldn't name a single one. Uvalde now, Columbine.
It's just ridiculous. I can't believe it.
Yeah, well done, Matthew McConaughey. That was actually really powerful.
Absolutely. And people need to get out and speak about this, but for God's sake, something needs to happen at the end of it. Because otherwise, what's the point? You know, it's moving people all around the world, but there, nothing gets done. And it's outrageous.